Welcome back
to the Sock Life Mastery
podcast. And today, you guys don't know, but we do. I can see myself here now.
It's amazing.
And I can see myself there.
And I can see myself there. We're stepping things up.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Wait, we ever spoke about? We got 3 new cameras. Well, not 3 new.
Yes.
We do actually got more cameras, don't we?
Yeah, so we have like three new cameras now. So there's no excuse. I hope the color is gonna be good. I hope like everything's gonna be perfect. As we still haven't got any episode like perfect.
Yeah. Also, we were meant to have we had a podcast with a guest, and we haven't got the footage yet. So AJ.
So we got 2 episodes, and then on that episode we literally mentioned, for example, hey, we never skip a day. Yeah, we skip exactly that day.
Yeah. Amazing. Literally. We're so good. We haven't skipped like a whole entire year. We've got anniversary coming up whatever for the podcast. And that episode, we don't get the footage and we skip that week.
Which is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys know that, but we're going to complete like literally 1 year, like 1 year anniversary of the podcast.
Damn, we're getting old.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
It is pretty cool though.
I don't even know like if that's the episode's supposed to be now like the 49 or something, because we're going to skip the 47 and 48. So we're going to change. I never know. I haven't thought about that, but still.
We'll get there. Maybe
don't you
post
worry.
Twice in 1 week. I don't know. Who knows?
Nah. Or maybe both together. I don't know.
Who knows?
Let's see.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, AJ, if you're watching, mate, bloody send us the footage. We need it. The video is so good, by the way. The podcast was our best podcast.
I was so waiting to get his footage because he was literally
motivational.
The motivational.
Inspirational.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have like 5-6 weeks in a row with AJ. And let me tell you guys something. Please don't get me wrong. Don't start with like, oh, he knows you. But yeah, so I got a message from AJ, and then I saw his picture. Damn, you know, like when you see like David Beckham picture, and then you go, oh my gosh, who's this guy? No. First of all, I didn't think it was like, who's this guy? Like sending AJ. I don't know any AJ.
Yeah.
And then I click on the picture. I was like, I don't know that AJ, and I hope my wife doesn't ever met this guy. And then I saw, hey mate, how's it going? So I'm trying to send you, and I was like, oh, AJ! Oh my gosh.
Was that bad? The video quality was it? You couldn't recognize the photo and the person you spoke to?
No, it was
just too far away.
It was just because, like, for example, you know, like when you take a picture of you and you say, like, oh, this is a good picture for me as a coach. This is a good picture for me to send to someone else, like for mom, dad, or like Cassie.
Continue.
Anyway, so cool. And then I saw AJ picture. I was like, oh, that's a Tinder picture? Can I say that?
I guess, yeah.
It kind of like, you look at Tinder picture and like, oh, damn, what a handsome man.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Let's just start talking about like a handsome man.
And that's just got a man crush on our podcast.
No.
Yes. He's got a man crush, and but we don't have the video footage. But I'm telling you, the podcast
I'm just
so
trying
good.
to tell you, watch, and then you can see, like, it's pretty much like when people keep thinking about like David Beckham. Oh, he's not handsome. I don't agree as well. Like, I don't think he's handsome. Yeah, I agree with you guys. But I so want to be like him. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway.
But yes. But yeah, hopefully next week after this episode, we'll get the podcast out with the guest. Because I'm telling you, it was so good. You're going to get so much value out of it in terms of motivation, tips, tricks. What's it's like to go overseas, because this AJ, he's been overseas, he's been here, he's played with me, he's played in America, he's played everywhere, in Greece, so he's what an amazing talker and got so much experience and value that you need to listen to. So hopefully next week we can get the footage out, otherwise too bad.
And apparently he played with my heart.
He did.
As you said,
he did.
I have a crush on him, I don't, but like, anyway.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh my gosh, okay, cool. So once again, everything that you want us to change or to talk or something, please just leave your comment down below, because we really appreciate that. And if it is a mean comment, you might gonna be on Friday, actually Sunday video.
We just posted like a mean comments video, and on that mean comments video, we got some nice comments saying, hey man, don't listen to that, hey, you know, you're the best, we love you bro, don't worry about it. Cool. Hey man, I love that. Keep up the positive energy. That's what we're about, positivity, none of this negativity. But even if you do get negative comments, make fun out of it. That's how we are doing.
Yeah.
You know, we make fun out of it.
To be completely honest, we don't mind. You can say whatever you want.
We find it funny.
It's just a matter of like, okay, please don't say any bad words or something like that, because this is about like being polite or not. So you can literally say, hey bro, that was a terrible tip. Yeah, that's fine.
Trash Tips Tuesday, Tin.
Oh, Tin. We should get Tin on the podcast.
Tin, come on the podcast, man. Come on.
And then we do like a roasting Tian podcast.
Yeah, the roast of Tian.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so today in the episode, we might going to talk about Neymar.
We're going to do a little biography, learn about what his upcoming bringing was like and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
I know like a lot of you are going to say, oh, Neymar just have some skills, but it's never going to be Ronaldo and Cristiano, actually, or Messi. Yes.
Ronaldo or Cristiano. Hey, look,
yeah,
true,
these two guys.
Too.
Anyway, yeah, I agree, but like pretty much like when we say...
We can talk about that actually. We can talk about why we think he's not going to blah, blah.
Cool.
That's very interesting.
We changed the podcast subject.
To attitude, mentality.
Yeah. No, because like, look, of course, it's also part of him. Like, I really like seeing him playing. I think he put like some flair in the game, which is cool. I really like it. But yeah, since the beginning, I was like, okay, this guy's gonna be the number one for sure.
When did you think that, and why, and where did you see him?
Cool.
Blah, blah.
So, long story short, let me explain to you guys.
But
every end of the year, because I think our calendar is totally different from Australian, like a Premier League or something like that.
I get the shivers, man. You get freezing.
Oh my gosh.
It's a cold day, man.
I know. Anyway, so we were watching him, like those games, which is like a friendly game. Like we just put like, it's just an example, like Ronaldo against Messi. So they end up putting the team. So I think Neymar was like 12.
Damn.
I think it was 12 to 13 when he played for the very first time. It was like only for 5 minutes. And then he touched the ball only twice. And no one was like, oh, yeah, just a young kid. No one is literally trying to dribble the kid. Yes. Next year, same thing. He was like 13, 14. Then he played for like 15 minutes. And Robinho was playing on that team too. Every time he was touching the ball. Of course, the old guys, they were not literally trying to give him attacking the 14 years old kid. But well, even if they tried, they wouldn't make it.
Too quick.
Oh, too quick. That was so quick. So he was receiving the ball, dribbling everyone. I was like, oh my gosh, this kid.
14.
And then like later on after that day, he just signed like a real professional contract. And now we know that Barcelona back then just tried to reach him when he was like that young. He was like, hey, we're not going to buy you, but we want to have like a preference when you move to Europe. If you move to Europe. Yeah. And they're like, okay, cool. Let's just try to make that deal. So then next year, again, he played again when he was 16. And after that, he just played right away like with the professionals. Yeah. And yeah, every time everyone was like, hey, let's see Neymar playing. It was not even about like his team Santos. Yeah. It was just about like, hey, let's see him playing. Man, it was so cool. It was like magical. It's like pretty much like watching Ronaldinho Gaúcho when he was like in really nice shape. When a lot of people go there to watch only the way he was playing with the ball.
It was magical.
Yeah. It was different. And Neymar had that with him too, but he was like too skinny still. Yeah. So every time someone just come like bump into him, he was like flying. Yeah.
I believe I can fly.
And then one of the coaches just literally told him, Neymar, would you rather keep playing for ages or stop playing do like an injury or something like that? So they were literally telling Neymar, hey, if you think someone's going to come like really strong on you, just jump. Yeah. Jump because you might gonna get hurt. And if you get hurt on that age, you're done. Yeah. So he was literally jumping like in the last second to avoid the contact and still getting the free kick. Yeah. And then he was getting every single free kick. Even when he was jumping like a way too early, he was getting it. And then there was like a lot of people just say, oh, Neymar keep just diving all the time. And he never changed. And that was the thing. So he get way much stronger later on, but he was still having the same thoughts. Yeah. Which was alright back then when he was like really young. But then, man, you see Messi playing, like Ronaldo. Yeah. People just get like hiking up. Yeah. And they were
still yeah. I've seen a really nice. I love watching like little highlight clips of like Messi, Neymar. I remember there's one with Messi where some guys like trying to like pull him down, rugby tackle him, and Messi like, just keeps like, get off me, he's dribbling. But I even love watching like Neymar highlights. It's just magical. These little tricks. Yeah. He's so creative. It's like I said, the X factor. It's just something different.
Yeah,
it's look, like, wow.
And that's the reason I was so upset when I saw like Neymar leaving Barcelona with like Luis Suarez, Neymar, and Messi. Like their connection was so cool. It was so cool seeing those guys playing. They were like, oh damn, they're so good. But then, of course, like then there's the kind of like, okay, I want to be the best of the world. I'm not gonna be the best playing with Messi.
Yeah,
because Messi's the first one, and
in the shadow.
And then I think he moved to PSG thinking that he's gonna be the best one there. But then, well, life's not that easy.
Yeah.
And one thing that you guys don't understand, but I want to tell you guys, living in Brazil, if you start getting away much money, there's two things. You might gonna go to party because you're not going to party back like later on.
Yeah.
Or you might gonna try, okay, I'm gonna save some money, I'm gonna invest in this, blah blah. Neymar was like a young kid coming from like definitely like a terrible neighborhood back then, like a really poor kid, and getting way much money. Then you kind of like, okay, I want to enjoy my life. I don't know if you guys know that, but like Neymar has like, I don't know like how many friends. They don't work. They just live with Neymar.
Yeah, wow.
So he kind of like pay. Of course, they might help Neymar too. Like, a lot of
little jobs.
Stuff. Yeah, little jobs. Yes, but they kind of like earn like a lot of money. You see their social media is like plenty of followers. Why? Because I'm Neymar's friend.
Yeah.
Neymar, if you're looking for a friend,
I'm
here for you, man.
We will be your best friends.
Now look, and I respect that too. Because like, okay, hey, I do have the money now.
Looking out for your friends.
I need my friends here. I don't want to be alone. So if you have like that much money that you can afford it, well, just do it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I wish I could have that much money to pay my parents to say, hey, stay here with me. Like I miss you guys.
Well, what was his transfer fee like to PSG? It was millions and millions and millions. So much.
It was a lot.
It was like 200 million.
And sometimes people don't understand that too. Neymar has like plenty of like no organization profit, blah blah blah. Is that right?
Yeah, non-for-profit organization.
Yes, that's the one. So and he helped like a lot of people there. And in Brazil, he has like the Neymar Institute, which helped like a lot of kids. He tried to give like opportunity to those kids. I think we mentioned that in the episode with AJ or someone else as well. Like for example, having the chance of doing a trial, sometimes for a huge club, sometimes all you needed is someone to come and say, hey, have a look on that guy right here. Like someone just look into those. And Neymar has that kind of guy. So every time you go there to play on his institute, there's a lot of people saying, oh, this kid has potential. Let's just make a trial for him to see it, if it works or not. And which is, for me, this is literally really, really good.
What's this thing? I was seeing like the Neymar Junior League or something. There was like...
Yeah, he does. He does like a bunch of championship in Brazil.
Yeah,
like, people don't understand. Like, he does party. He does like a lot of stuff. But he helps a lot of people as well. He does help a lot of people. But it doesn't help me.
We're going to be his friend. Oh yeah, the Red Bull Neymar, the Juniors 5. Neymar Juniors 5. Very cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Five-a-side. We love five-a-side. Anyways, let's go a little bit into, you kind of actually described it all. You know your stuff.
And as you guys know, he also played futsal like in the beginning of his career.
I think it says it here actually. Cool. I think it says it here. You actually covered most of it, but we'll go through on what this article says to just confirm everything that Anasio said. But yeah, so Neymar began playing football as a boy under the guidance of his father. His father was a former professional footballer. Is that true?
Well, yeah.
There you go.
It was not like the best one, but he played.
He was a player, yeah. He started playing indoor five-a-side football. Interesting. Does everyone? We spoke about that before.
There's one academy in Adelaide who does that too.
Yeah.
I think Soccer Life Mastery. I think.
And so
it's pretty much like, well, yeah. It's quite similar. Yeah.
So if you want to be like Neymar and follow his footsteps, you join five-a-side and train five-a-side.
Just give a call to like anyone from Soccer Life Master. Just text them. Yeah, I think they will be able to help you out.
Definitely. Yeah. We actually have lots of people coming out this week. Lots of new people coming to join. So
that's cool.
We welcome them. Yes, Neymar joined Portuguesa Santista.
Yes. Portuguesa Santista.
Youth team in São Vicente. No?
São Vicente.
São Vicente. So yes.
I didn't say.
It's so elegant.
No, but the way is okay.
Okay, whatever. Who was already impressive? So he was an impressive player. He joined the youth academy of for Santos FC, which you said.
And there's so many videos on YouTube of him like playing with 8 years old. Because since that's funny and quick story. So for example, you guys who play for that academy that we just mentioned, that we don't know, Soccer Life Master, woohoo! So we are recording every single step, right? How cool is that? When you grow up,
I know,
professional soccer player, you're gonna have like some footage. That's what they did with Neymar, with like those camera, like a big one. So one of the coaches just say to his dad, "Hey, you should record every single step. This kid's gonna be a star." And they were like, "Are you sure?" Yes, record. So there's plenty of stock footage of Neymar playing when he was 8 years old playing futsal.
Yeah.
When you look at that kid, I was like, "Oh, if I have that kid on my team,
too good."
Nah, we wouldn't need anyone else players. I just put a keeper just to pass to him. That's it. No, mate, seriously, it was so good. It was so good. It was unbelievable. Like I just don't get it. Like how an 8 years old can do like what he was doing before.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they were like, "Hey, just watch out. This kid is different." It's like
Well, speaking of, we just completed an amazing little promo video for the mini kickers.
Yeah.
So imagine these little 4-year-old, 5-year-olds in 20 years' time, or even 15.
Yeah.
They'll be able to say where they start. They started with, who, mate?
With.
Yeah, who are those guys? Who knows? No idea. So Santos FC was the same club that Pele.
Yeah.
There you go.
Robinho, Pele,
whole bunch. At age 14, so Neymar was already at Santos FC, and at age 14, he had a successful trial with Spain's Real Madrid, and Santos had to increase its spending to retain Neymar.
Yeah.
So Real Madrid was like, "Oh, hello, I like you, Real Madrid." Real Madrid said so, and Santos are like, "Oh, we're gonna give Neymar money, more money."
There's like the Netflix documentary about his life.
Yes.
And then you can see him going to Real Madrid, and then the previous agreement that he had with Barcelona, but he still went to Real Madrid to try it because it was just like a verbal agreement. Yeah. So nothing. Okay, I can go. I just told you that I'm gonna go, but so he went there. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
This is actually all.
And then he said, "No, I don't want to leave here now."
Yeah, this is all just a promo for the Netflix special. We're getting paid by Netflix. No, but like we say, listen to biographies, learn about these players, and you can kind of get inspired or motivated, or actually have an understanding of how these negotiations happen, or how you get trials, blah blah blah. It's all very interesting stuff. But that's so crazy. At age 14, he's trying to get picked up by Spain, Barcelona, and he's getting paid. Yeah. And people are trying to spend more and more money to keep him. He's 14. Jeez. Amazing. Can
you imagine coming to Real Madrid with 14? They say, "I'm going to sign a contract." He was like, "No, I still want to leave in Brazil."
Yeah, we like Santos FC.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think it was the best choice technically for him.
Well, it worked out.
And his family. Because we never know, like maybe going to Europe, like you don't adapt like that much, so it could be like a different story.
Gareth Bale. Well, I guess it depends how you look at it, but Gareth Bale went to Real Madrid and wasn't the most enjoyable time.
Who is he? Yeah, playing golf.
Yeah, exactly. So he didn't have the world best client.
We can talk like the next episode is gonna be like about Tiger Woods and Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
It's a golf sport.
Yeah, and so Neymar was. That's actually what you were speaking about. Very slender framed, skinny, small, but super extremely confident on the field with excellent ball control, quick reflexes, and explosive speed, like you already know. He made his first team debut in 2009, which is probably like what you said. While playing with Santos, he averaged a goal every other match and helped the team win the Libertadores Cup.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's pretty cool.
That was in 2011. Neymar's many individual honours with Santos included the South American Footballer of the Year in 2011 and 12. Amazing. In June 2013 is when he signed with Barcelona for 5 years, and then the rest is history. We all know. But it's very interesting to see where he started. And how young he got picked up, and started making his appearances.
Yeah,
it's incredible. And those stories make me envious. Cool, yeah. I'm like, damn, 14, getting paid.
And look, the other thing is, I think because the way he started his career, like being like a really poor, shy kid as well, but at the same time, not letting the other people take advantage of him. So since he started, everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be a genius," and some of them, but can be also a monster.
Right.
So they were pretty much ups and downs. His not on his career, because I think at least in Brazil was pretty constant, no terrible matches or something like that.
Yeah.
But then there was one match back home, Santos was playing against a different team, and then the coach just said something to him, "Hey, I think you should go there." And then he came to the coach, "Do you know what you're talking about? You're talking to me. You're gonna tell me what to do?
Yeah, right.
You crazy? Have you lost your mind?" And quick story, so the coach was fired.
Yeah.
But everyone at the media was like, "Did you see his behavior?
Yeah.
That was terrible. That's not the way you should behave."
Yeah.
And then after that part, they were like, "Okay, this guy is also a monster too."
Wait, so was Neymar having a go at the coach, or the coach having a go at
So
Neymar?
the coach just say like a normal instruction. Hey Neymar, just go to the other side.
And then Neymar had
and then he just stopped and was what? Do you know what you're talking about?
Yeah,
you're talking about me.
Yeah, wow.
I scored plenty because I helped that team. I put that team on my back. It was pretty much like that. So like, everyone was like, hey, hold on.
Yeah,
it's not like that.
Not the best attitude.
It was like that. Like for example, he was carrying the whole team.
Yeah,
technically. But like, well, how about your teammates when you say that? So how about like everyone watching?
Not a good attitude.
Yeah, definitely not a good attitude. He apologized later on, blah blah blah. But still, like once you just kind of like create that kind of like story about you, then it's quite hard to avoid it.
Yeah.
So every now and then they keep saying, "Oh, do you remember that part?" So it's kind of like
well, that's what actually before we even started, we touched on maybe the difference between Neymar and Ronaldo or even Messi, the mentality of maybe Ronaldo is just like he's a team player. You could maybe say he's a leader. Do you think Cristiano Ronaldo would ever talk like that? Be like this I did this all by myself, blah blah blah, or.
Look, my opinion, what the media just show us is a little bit different because when I see Ronaldo, I see like a guy that, hey, if you tell me that I cannot do it, I will do it. Yeah. So I'll work hard to make it. Yeah. He doesn't look like an arrogant person. Yeah. It's the opposite. He kind of look like someone that, hey, for example, not now, but I'll talk to you later. Does it make sense? Yeah. Neymar is more like, hey, come here, hug me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah. But at the same time, if you do something that he doesn't like it, he can be like pretty tricky. Yeah. Messi is a little bit quiet. So when you look at him, at least interviews and stuff like that, it's kind of like, you don't know anything about his personal life. Yeah, more Ronaldo, you kind of know what he posted. Yeah. Makes sense? Like, not like about like anything wrong. What he posted, you know. And Neymar, even when he doesn't post anything, you kind of know because someone posted. Yeah. So it's pretty much it's just quite complicated.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
I think if you watch the Netflix documentary, I think you're gonna have like a different perspective of Neymar. That's my opinion. Yeah, he's a nice kid. We keep judging people but it's not that easy to leave with a lot of money, a lot of pressure. Everyone putting like such a lot of confidence on him. Okay, Neymar's going to be the best of the world since he started. Yeah. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of expectation. Well, let's see. Maybe we have the World Cup. If it does like a pretty well, well, maybe. Yeah. We have like a Vinicius Jr. now just in Real Madrid just playing like a really good now. So, well, a lot of people just start, I think Vinny Jr. can be like the next Neymar or like the next.
People are always looking for the next. Everything's always the next.
Remember like Felipe Coutinho? I thought he was going to be like, oh my gosh, so good. He moved to Barcelona and now he's getting better again. I think he's in West Ham. No.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, there you go. Cool. That was a little bit about Neymar. And
if you have like any question, if you have like any different thoughts or something about him too, just let us know. Like we want to know like what do you think about him? What do you think about the way he play or something like that?
Yeah, and let us know if you watched the biography, the Netflix movie. Yeah. Let us know how you find it.
And then you can watch Georgina. Cristiano Ronaldo's wife. Anyway,
and then you can go on YouTube and look up Soccer Life Mastery.
It's a pretty nice one because like they show like on Neymar Netflix documentary like a little bit of like the proverb. Oh my gosh,
proverb. What?
No, like poverty.
Poverty, yes.
Yeah, like in everything that it was surround him. Every kind of like stress that he had it. Even like his dad was like a former professional soccer player. They had to give up like a lot of stuff just to give it to him. Yeah, and like the very first thing he did with the money was like buying a house and blah blah blah. Like his sister now is like pretty famous.
There you go. Yeah,
because of him.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it is true. But anyway, I wish I could be famous because of you too, Neymar. Yeah. Don't get mad at me. Yeah. I love you. I think you know that. Anyway,
should have become friends with him in Brazil. Should have.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't need to tell me anything. Just follow me. It would be cool. Neymar, follow me. Yeah. It's not gonna hurt. Anyway, I
had this famous. Do you know Noah Beck? He's not a soccer player. He's just like some famous TikTok person. Noah Beck.
Maybe.
Yeah. He's got like 15 million followers or blah blah. He follows or did follow Soccer Life Mastery.
Oh really?
Yeah, he came out with a little blue check mark.
He's still following you?
Let's have a look, man. Hey, shout out Noah Beck, man.
Oh, you should have a look quickly.
The people watching will know. Well, all the youngsters should know.
Is he like a comedian guy?
He's kind of just like a TikToker, like a TikToker, YouTuber, that kind of guy, you know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine if he doesn't follow anymore?
Well, he did, man, so that's all that matters, bro. Come on. How do I... Oh, here we go.
Well...
Breaking my heart, Noah. You're breaking my heart.
Anyway, that's so good. If you see that, please just press the button again. Let's make Kyle
Come
happy.
on, Noah. Come on, hook me up, bro.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much once again for watching us. And yeah, I think that's it.
That is it. Mini kickers, like we said, that is going amazing. We've just done a whole promo video. We've got even more kids coming out this week. Development program and advanced program,
And we are getting closer to the 3v3 as well.
The 3v3 is coming up. Holiday clinics coming up. Term 3 is coming up. So this is the time to start working out, okay, what program you're going to join, what holiday clinic you're going to come to. What a time to be alive.
Cool.
Let go.
See you guys.
Ciao, ciao.